Hi, welcome to YOH Crochet. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending a few minutes of your time with me. Sorry, it's been quite some time since I filmed the video. I haven't been crocheting a whole lot, a little bit here and there. Um, so I'm going to show you today my finished Rosewood, Mystery at Rosewood Manor mystery crochet along. And the crochet along has ended a very, very, very long time ago. And then I think I'm just going to chit chat a little bit, life updates, just what's been going on, what I've been up to, stuff like that. So I might have to stop and free up some space because I only have 10 minutes of record time. So the mystery at Rosewood Manor. Miko is looking for treats. The Mystery at Rosewood Manor is like a choose your own adventure style crochet along. So the designer Kelsey Emerson, she whoops, that's not the right blanket. She wrote a short story in the choose your own adventure style. So you come to a specific point in the story and you can choose between a few different options, and then you're directed to a specific section in the story to continue on. So the pattern also works that way. Um, you are directed to different sections of the pattern to crochet. So it is a very unique idea, very original, and I can't even imagine how much time went into not just the pattern but the story too. She had to figure out all kinds of different options for the pattern, and I think I don't know how many different combinations total you can end up with. It was quite a significant amount of different combos you could potentially end up with. So mine, I cannot get it fully in frame, but I did manage to hobble around my bed and spread it out and take photos of it. I have been putting that off because I didn't want to fall down and go boom and break something else. I'll get into that later if you're not aware. So I'll just show you the last section here. So the edging, they're like these little points. I think this section was titled The Inferno, so these are supposed to resemble flames, probably, I'm guessing. So I will try to show a little bit. And then I will also put in pictures. And you get a much better idea with the pictures with it spread out on my bed. So, Mystery at Rosewood Manor, crochet along by Kelsey Emerson. That will be linked in the description box down below. I know you can get it for sure on Etsy, and I think Ravelry too. And I'm not sure when I'm going to put the pictures in, but they're going to be here somewhere. So that is that. I did a project for, was it last month's Hooker versus Hooker challenge? That is completed. I will show that when I do the next time I do a finished object video. Miko, stop. This dog is obsessed with licking feet. I know it's disgusting, but he loves it. I don't know. He's a foot licker. So, why don't you hop up, baby? Come on up. You want a treat? You want a treat? I'll get him up here so he can come say hi to everybody in case you missed him. Come on up. Oh, watch out for my foot. Ow. If you want it, you gotta come over here. There you go. See, there's Miko. There's Miko. He wants his treat. Okay. And these treats are courtesy Man Babies Crochet and Farming. She sends them for Miko every month because she loves him and she loves me. So yes, I did the Hooker versus Hooker project. I started a mosaic blanket, and I got kind of tired of working on that, so I did start an Ami. I am limited with what projects I can start because my yarn is mostly downstairs, and If you are not aware, on January 23rd, I slipped on ice and I broke my ankle. So it is broken. So it is broken in 3 places. And yeah, this happened January 23rd, and it's still swollen. There's still a little bit of bruising. They wanted to do surgery, but I do not have health insurance right now, so we are trying to get it to heal properly without surgery. So I had a third set of x-rays on March 7th, and they wanted me to stand for this set of x-rays, so I walked up the little steps to go up, and I put a little bit of weight on it, and the weight that I put on it, it didn't really hurt. So I was very, very hopeful. I thought, yes, this is good news. I'm going to be able to start walking a little bit. And then the doctor looked at them, he talked to me, and he said, no, you can't walk yet. We're going to have you come back in 3 more weeks for a 4th set of x-rays. So that will be on March 28th, and so the 3 breaks, the 2 breaks are healing nicely. He's happy with that, but it's just that 3rd break, it's not doing as well as the other 2 breaks. So yeah, because of that 3rd one not healing like he would like it to, no walking yet. So that's very frustrating. So I've been not very mobile. The only place I go, the only time I leave my house is to go to work or to go to the doctor. I hate Walmart, and I'm just dying to just wander around a store, even if it's just Walmart. And the showering, my mom brought over this plastic folding chair basically for me to put in the tub, and so I had my first actual shower in since I broke my ankle last night. It was difficult getting in the tub because I was sitting on the ledge of the tub, and I thought I would just swing my legs around and then just grab onto the bar and pull up with the weight on one and then sit down. But the chair takes up so much space in the tub, there really wasn't room for me to swing my legs around to the inside, so that was a little complicated. It was much easier getting out. I was honestly afraid I was going to fall getting in. So we're not going to do that often. Maybe once a week. I know it sounds disgusting and gross, but I use the cleansing cloths and water, and I sit on my bed, and that's how I clean myself. That's what I've been doing. Sorry for the earthquake. Miko bumped my tripod. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, crocheting, not so much, just because, like I said, most of my yarn is downstairs, and it's hard to pick out a project when you can't really look at your yarn. I don't know, it kind of discouraging. What else? So one thing I have been doing, so this video game came out on February 29th, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So Final Fantasy VII, it originally came out back in 1997 for the PlayStation 1. It was a 3-disc game, which was unheard of back then. That was pretty major. I mean, it was the RPG of the 90s. And so they redid the game. Because you think back in the 90s, the graphics were kind of pixelated and not the best. And nowadays, everything looks so much better. So they redid the game, updated all the graphics and stuff, and tweaked the story a little bit, tweaked some of the combat mechanisms. And they are putting it out in 3 installments. So the first one has been out for, I don't know, 3-4 years now, and the second installment just came out. And so I've been sitting and playing that. There is so much to do in that game. It's massive. So this game is 2 discs. There's all the installation files are on 1 disc, and then the actual game is on the second disc. And yeah, there's a lot to do. It's a lot to do. Even after you beat the game, which I am getting close to it, there's still a lot of post-game stuff to do if you want to get all the highest scores on the mini games. Oh, if you like mini games, there are mini games galore in this. Sometimes I almost think just a little too many mini games. Yeah, it's and the story, the Final Fantasy VII story is a great story, and yes, if you haven't, and if you at all have any interest in video games and you have not played that game, I highly recommend it. It is for the PlayStation 5 only. You cannot play it on the PlayStation 4, and I think there's no Xbox version. I think it's just PlayStation. So I don't know if you can hear the music in my background, but I took a break from playing and kind of left the TV on, so that's what that music is in the background. Chocobos. You can ride chocobos around in each zone. A chocobo has its own unique ability, whether it's running up walls or what else, just different various things. And then you have a bunch of different characters you can put in your party that you meet along the way. Just a fun game. But yes, back to crochet. So I had this idea of drawing a number and assigning that to my books when I want to pick a new whip, but that is going to have to be put on hold. Like I said, it's just difficult to do it that way when most of my yarn is downstairs and I can't see what I'm looking at because I can't walk down the stairs, and so frustrating. So I'm hoping at my next appointment I will be given the green light to start walking a little bit. So I'm hoping, keep your fingers crossed for me. Yes. I don't think I have a whole lot else to say. Oh, I'm starting a new shift at my job. They offered me a full-time spot. However, unfortunately, it is the overnight shift. So they gave me 5 days off before I start the new shift, and I've been trying to readjust my schedule. So I've been trying to stay up later and sleep in later. So last night, I think I went to bed at 3, and I slept till noon. I think tonight I'm going to try to go to bed at 5 a.m. and sleep till like 1, just so it's not such a shock when I have to go to work at 9:30 and get done at 7:30 in the morning. So we'll see. It's kind of difficult staying up, but we'll figure it out, right? Yep. So yeah, again, the mystery at Rosewood Manor, if you are interested in that, that will be linked in the description box down below for you. And that's all I've got for you today. Nice talking to you, and I'll see you hopefully sooner rather than later. Okay, bye.